The first card, rebirth. This is a time to start over again. With everything going on right now, we are about to encounter the solstice. Winter solstice is happening, summer solstice for many of you. And what the solstice represents is a new feeling of light. It's a new beginning. It's something that you're preparing for. And with the new year coming in, this is another time for you to start planning what you want, what you're going to have. This is a time to stop looking at what yesterday's disappointments brought you, or why didn't yesterday happen, or did it happen. Don't question what happened before. Don't question this year. This is a time for a new beginning with you in love. Somebody new is coming into your life, or somebody from your past is coming into your life, or you're starting over again in your relationship. This is a rekindlement. It's about to occur in your life, but you can't embrace it if you're always looking at the past. Stop looking at what didn't happen. Stop looking at yesterday's disappointments, because that's what brings you down. And with everything going on, you can't look at it that way. It's time to rejoice and be happy. You know, we are all getting prepared for the holidays. Well, some of us celebrate, some of us don't. But whatever you're celebrating, I hope that you're getting time out for yourself, because this is a time for listening to what your inner child is telling you. Now, in a relationship, if you're not listening to your inner child and you're not embracing the love inside of you, you're never going to find that love with anyone. And that goes for anybody that's in a relationship as well. Because in order to keep a relationship, in order to enhance a relationship, or to find a relationship, you have to search for the inner child. The inner child is what's going to bring the true you. We get caught up with what outside world tells us what we're supposed to do, what we're supposed to look like, how we're supposed to act. But you know what? That's not the way it goes. It's all about you, what you can bring, and what that person can bring you, because you're not going to find your divine counterpart, your soulmate, your twin flame, your internal soulmate, whatever you want to label it. It's all something that you have to do. You have to focus on the inner light, the inner beauty inside of you, because it's never going to happen until you make it happen. And that's where manifesting. We love to manifest. When you're manifesting something that's within you. Now, many of you ask me, well, what if it's not meant for me to manifest that situation? Well, if it's coming from a place of selfishness, or if it's coming from a place from ego, you know what, I'm not the one to judge. But when you're feeling something deep inside, and let's say something from your heart is telling you something, well, guess what? That is something you need to manifest. Manifestation is something that's been given to you, and if you don't receive it, your blessings, if you don't allow it to happen, you know what? It's really going to take a very long time before anything positive happens into your life. And I mean that. So manifesting what you want, you can do it, but you have to believe. You have to soak it in, so to speak. When you say it, and then you get like a little ding 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 ding, like a little bell, you know, kind of like something is telling you, hey, this is going to happen. It's going to happen then. If you don't look at it in a positive way, like I said, if you don't embrace it, it's something that you shouldn't be looking at then. You know, I mean, you can understand what I'm talking about if you've manifested something and it happened, because manifesting is a big part of you. If there's that relationship that you love that person with all your heart, and you just don't know why that person isn't respecting you, or that person isn't seeing you for who you are. You have to manifest the love inside of you first, because love is what starts inside. You know, like what I was just talking about, inner child. These cards go together. Seriously. Manifesting, oh, maybe that's this way. Manifesting inside of you, searching for you, the inner child. And then that's when the love will happen. That's when the love awakens. You see, an awakening will happen, but you need to awaken to what the light is inside of you. And that's what winter solstice and summer solstice represents. It is awakening of some kind. Now, the summer solstice, okay, I'll talk a little bit about that, because a lot of you ask me, you're not in winter, so what do I do? The summer solstice is kind of like the opposite. Well, it is the opposite. It's kind of like wind down time, but it's at its peak. So the sun is actually going down. Yeah, that's why the days get a little bit shorter, and in the winter, the days get a little bit longer. So how do you combat all of this? Well, you have to just take in, you know, like I said, a celebration, because it is a celebration of light. Either way, no matter how you want to look at it, It's beautiful. Both solstices, I love summer solstice and I love winter solstice. They're both a time to celebrate. Okay, so that's when you need to just let it go and break free. I love this card. Break free from, all the entanglements and negativities and things that you're holding on to. They don't matter. You know why they don't matter? Because there's a new light coming in. Let's talk about this. 2023, maybe that person isn't giving you enough attention. Maybe that person is ghosting you. Maybe that person hasn't been returning your phone calls. I mean, things happen for a reason, and I'm not saying that it's supposed to happen that way, but you have to take it for what it is and accept yourself and not put the pressure on yourself. Why is it something I did? Because if you do that, then it's never going to happen. You need to manifest. I know that this love is there. I know that something is about to happen in our relationship. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to come. Just let it go. Let go of that bondage that's holding you back and saying, why? No, don't blame yourself. Things happen for a reason, guys, and everybody's situation is different. I give these readings basically as messages, not me telling you what to do. Okay, so let me get that straight. A lot of you have asked me, am I supposed to do this in a relationship or that? No, I don't have the liberty to say it, and I don't think you'd want me to tell you what to do, or anybody should tell you what to do, because that's your life, that's your situation. So what you need to do is you need to take it down a notch, meditate over it, find what's inside of you, listen to this video again. Maybe this message you're not getting completely because there's something else inside of your mind. Sometimes ego can take over and saying, I don't know if I know this. I don't know if I think this. I don't think that's meant for me. Maybe it is meant for you and you're not hearing about it. So take some notes. That's a good idea. But either way, you are growing and you are developing, but you need to just focus on that inner child, because rebirth is about to happen, and the new year. So I hope you have your vision boards and your planners out, because this is going to be a beautiful, amazing year. I know we all plan for, like that every year. And you know what? I have this feeling that 23 is going to be a lot better. It's going to be amazing for you and all of us. But you have to just grab hold of that. You have to just get that positive feeling. And you know what? It's going to be. So I hope that this reading resonated with you. There was a lot of important messages here, and I got a lot as well. It's incredible how these messages just jump at you sometimes, when you're giving the reading. I'm like, okay, now that was for me. I know that I feel that. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. And if there's someone that you know that can benefit from this, please, by all means, forward this reading video to them. They can benefit from it as well. Also, if you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings. And the links are down below in the description area. And you can also check out my blogs as well and my other videos. So I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much for all the support, and everything that you guys send me, get in touch with me with. I mean, I love to hear from you guys. So please, if you're watching this video and we're on social media, please drop me a line, say hi. I love to hear from you. A lot of you have been doing that, and it's a blessing. It's an honor to be on your device, helping you, telling you the messages, giving you the messages, sharing the messages, and just the love. And I love you guys. Okay, so happy solstice, and until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.